Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the home of the Pumas at 6:05 Arizona time, where we are seeing the Benson Bobcats sitting at 15-7, 8-0 in conference, taking on the Bisbee Pumas 7-11, 3-5 in conference. 5 weeks ago, these two teams met on Tuesday, the 16th of September at Benson. Benson won 3-0. We're curious as to how that will be going tonight. But we're so glad that you are joining us here tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of our broadcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this broadcast coverage possible from the Cool FM Live Sports page. Now being shared to the main page of Cool FM Live. It's Jeff Davenport along with John Berger here, ready to get this game kicked off. Of course, our female student athlete of the month, Mina Marsh, who leads her team in digs and receptions for the Benson Bobcats, is playing tonight. And it looks like she is in position to make the very first serve in this game. We'll talk to John about talking to Mina, what that was like on the sports show this past weekend. Like I said, I shared it to the main page. You can listen there and make sure it's good. But Mina takes the opening serve here in Bisbee. We are underway as Benson gets the ball back over, or Bisbee gets the ball back over to Benson. Benson spikes, and it's off of number 18. It's Sal Bourbon, and out of bounds for the first point to the visiting Bobcats from Benson. The senior, Mina Marsh, on serve for her team. Gets it across, and Karis Taylor not able to get enough height on that hit. We're all knotted up at 1 as number 3, Natalie Mendez, the senior for the Pumas, is now on serve. And they're going to say that Taylor crossed the line, so a point to the Pumas. Oh, no, they're saying the Pumas crossed the line, so a point to the Bobcats, excuse me. That puts Lucy Cooper on serve. Good running hit by Andrea for the Pumas. Andrea now smacks the ball across. Benson's turn. We are knotted up at 2. Benson Bobcats wearing their pink jerseys that fade into purple with black shorts, and Bisbee wearing their home grays with red on the shoulders. Oh, punched it over. Needs one more hit. They do get it over. Tipped at the net. Now punched over again. A good volley here between these two teams, and the left-hander. Taylor steps up. Karis puts in the work, slams it home, and gets a point back for Benson, cutting the lead in half. It is now 4-2. And that goes out of bounds, 5-2. No, they're saying it is 4-2 now. Excuse me. Liliana on serve. Benson has one more hit. Taylor gets it over. Nice shot with that left hand. That came off of Natalie's hands, a little bit off. 5-2. 5-2 Benson. So we'll see if the audio is hopefully working now. Make sure that my mic is on. We'll wait until we get the confirmation that it is. If it is, it's 5-2. I'm sorry, 6-2 Benson. I'm just sitting in the wrong spot. I just can't see anything here. Good dig. And the block. It goes down. So for those of you just joining us, hopefully the audio is now working correctly. You are watching the 15-7 Benson Bobcats here at the 7-11 Bisbee Pumas. These two teams met 5 weeks ago to the day at Benson, and Benson won that match 3-0. They lead 8-2 here in this first set. And the Cool FM Ed Morris Automotive Group Athlete of the Month, female Student Athlete of the Month, Mina Marsh, is represented on this Benson Bobcats team. We'll talk a little bit during the intermission about John's impression of Mina as he got to interview her on the sports show this past weekend. Taylor gets it over just on a soft punch with that left hand, gets past the outstretched arms of the Pumas defensive line, and now it is 10-2. As Rayleigh Farnsworth on serve for the Bobcats. From the midline, did she touch it? She did! Jordan Gorkes hit that ball that was going out of bounds. It's 11-2 Benson here in the first. Benson Bobcats wearing their pink jerseys that are fading into purple. Bisbee wearing the gray jerseys with the red shoulders. Good job to get it over. 2 sets and a spike. And that will get past the arms of Ileana. Another point for the Bobcats. They lead by 10 here in the first. This game started at 6:05 Arizona time. We're less than 10 minutes into it. They knew that one was long right off the get-go. Cuts the lead to 9 as Bisbee will now have a chance to be on serve. It appears number 15, Elena Noperi, will be on serve. The freshman getting into the action here for the Pumas that are down by 9 here in the first. Oh, some confusion up there in the front line, but they got the ball across. Benson just has that ability just to punch it over. Just a soft one-handed punch on the third hit, and that goes into the net. Point to the Pumas. You can see the Pumas cheerleaders across the way, all wearing their pink tonight. Of course, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the Pumas have their pink jerseys, and a lot of the parents here have their pink wigs. And that will be a point for the Bobcats as the lead is back to 9. It is 13-4 here in this first set. In a game powered by SSVEC, we're glad that you are joining us. And unfortunately, that would have been the 4th hit. So the point goes back to the Benson Bobcats. And the lead is back to 10. And unfortunately, Karis Taylor's serve goes straight into the net. So point and serve returns to the Pumas. Frankie Hernandez with the serve, and that goes out of bounds. Puts the lead back to 10, 15-5 here in the first. No timeouts being called by head coach Angelina Driscoll. As Isabella Ochoa from Benson comes to the service line. Soft touch by Andrea Bourbon Duarte, who leads the team in kills, blocks, and serving aces. And she will come to the service line. And boy, if the team could ever use some service aces from their leader in that category, it is now. being down by 9. That will go out of bounds. Great job by Andrea to let it go. The hardest thing is to have the patience to let that ball fly by you and trust your instincts to know that it is going out of bounds, as it did. 15-7 now. Benson over Bisbee. Good spot on that. And oh my goodness, going into the stands to get that second hit. And no one there from the Pumas to get their second hit. So it is 16-7. Benson. That's Mina Marsh on serve. The Ed Morse female student athlete of the month on serve for the Bobcats. Leads them in digs and receptions. That was a gorgeous serve. Good communication on both sides. Bisbee hangs in there. What a volley. So much excitement from the crowd. And unfortunately, that one goes into the net. The lead is 11, and a timeout called by Angelina Driscoll, the head coach of the Bisbee Pumas. Our first timeout of this match. Thank you to our sponsors, SSVEC, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Find them at SouthernArizonaSHS.com. Thank you to Jeff Rose and his amazing team out at Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Check them out at DesertRVCenter.com. And thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows, spanning 40 years with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. See all of our sponsors in the post description. They forgot to turn the buzzer off on the 1-minute timeout. And that was in. A great shot by number 27, Analia Zaria. And that will bring the ball back in the hands of Jordan Borges, the senior for this Pumas team, sitting at 7-11, 3-5 in conference. Can they play spoiler here tonight against the undefeated in conference Benson Bobcats? That will go wide, out of bounds, long out of bounds. It's 19-8 here in the first. The last time these two teams met, 5 weeks ago today, Tuesday, September 16th, it was in Benson, and Benson won 3-0. They're leading really big in this first set. Oh, what a shot. Can they get to it? No. Another point for the Bobcats. They have 20. 5 points away from wrapping up this first set. At Bisbee High School, the award-winning Cool FM Sports. It's Haley Hatch on serve for the Bobcats. Junior. Wow, beautiful spike. As that ball just slipped right down in. Rayleigh Farnsworth leads the team in blocks. Was able to get just enough of that to slip past the Puma defense. Finding that back corner. Borges, Jordan, she had nowhere to go. She had to put a hand on it and that was all she could get. 22-8, Bobcats here in the first. Get it over, they do. Good job by Bisbee. What a setup for Rayleigh Farnsworth. The short set on that was fantastic. 23-8. Hallie Hatch on serve. Blocked. Good recovery. Excellent recovery. Wow, bounced off the top of the net. I'm not even sure if a hand got on that, but they're going to say a double against the Pumas. Point to Benson. They are 1 point away from wrapping up this first set here. Hatch on serve for the first set. And Bisbee not done yet, but the next point for the Bobcats will wrap the set. Itzel Bourbon comes into the game as Natalie Mendez serves to keep her team in this set. Nowhere to go, but slamming it home. Karis Taylor wraps up set number one. That goes to the Bobcats. As they come into the huddle to talk about that for the next couple minutes, I just want to say thank you to our sponsors like Burger King. Hey, Bisbee, your local Burger King now has a new look and a kids' indoor playground. Come visit them right down the street from where we are at 1221 Naco Highway. Bring your family and enjoy flame-grilled faves at BK. Have it your way. You rule. Thank you to the Edmore's Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. John and I were there earlier this morning at Edmore's Honda to take a look at the brand new 2025 Honda Accord. I keep saying the Civic. It was the Accord that we saw. Yeah, the Accord SE. Thank you, John. John knows that because he was looking at it and thinking, I need to make an offer on that vehicle. Well, you can go test drive it today. Go check out that video. Share it with your friends. If anybody looking for a great new sedan, only had 12 miles on it. It is literally brand spanking new, ready to go home with you at Ed Morse Honda. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, ASCU.org, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Thank you, Vinny's Pizza in Sierra Vista, serving the community for over 4.5 decades. Thank you to Sonic Sierra Vista. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is a Wacky Pack Kids Wednesday, where kids' meals are $2.49. Thursday is 99-cent corn dogs, plus on Halloween, it's 50-cent corn dogs all day long. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10-plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young student-athletes all season long. Looking to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Thank you, Eagle Plumbing. Bobby Balsinger can show you how to flush like an eagle with his family in this community, trusted for over 50 years for your plumbing needs. And thank you to one of our newer sponsors, Always Faithful Dog Training, correcting behavior and obedience challenges by building a relationship of trust and respect through leadership training with no treats, no clickers, no shot collars, and no gimmicks at Always Faithful Dog Training. Thank you for watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports here tonight as we are ready to go with 40 seconds left in this interim period here before we get back to action. The officials are taking all the time that they want. Both teams are ready to get going. With 25 seconds remaining, it appears that Natalie Mendez, the senior for Bisbee, will lead off with her serve in this two-way South matchup. Benson Bobcats showing in that first set why they are undefeated in the 2A and sitting in first place. With only a handful of games left, I believe 3 games left for the Bobcats after this game, 4 games left for the Pumas after this game. It is the home stretch for both of these teams. And And for the Bobcats in particular, as that serve goes into the net, starting off the visiting Bobcats with their first point here in the second. And they will start right where they left off with Hallie Hatch on serve. That goes straight up in the air. Bobcats set up. That set was a little bit off, and they're going to say out of bounds off of the official. I thought the official could actually make a bump there or a set and try to continue the rally, or the volley, if you will. No such luck. 2-0. Bobcats over the Pumas here in the second. As number 2 is on serve for the Bobcats, Hallie Hatch, the junior. As it is now 3-0. Picking up right where she left off at the end of the first, starting here in the second. Pumas have good opportunities, and that is a great opportunity right there. Fantastic spike by Itzel Bourbon. Ileana Vasquez Miranda, the sophomore who leads the team in digs, comes to the service line for the Pumas, down 3-1 here in the second. That ball right in the top of the net. And that's going to be way out of bounds. Mina Marsh not getting the elevation she was looking for to be able to come down. That brings the Pumas within 1 early in the second. Liliana on serve. That will go out of bounds. Great job by the Cool FM Live Ed Morse Automotive Group Female Student Athlete of the Month, Mina Marsh. To watch that go all the way out of bounds. They will pass the ball off to Lucy Cooper, the junior, who will be on serve for the Bobcats, who lead 4-2 here in the second. Oh, collision by the front and back line. Make it 5-2. As they toss the ball back, almost going for a, that would have been a little bit higher. That would have been a basket. And that goes off the arm of Andrea. 6-2 Bobcats. 5 weeks ago today, Tuesday, September 16th, the Bobcats won in straight sets over the Pumas, and that is out of bounds. So Lucy Cooper will continue at the service line for the Bobcats. Great serve right over that line. Bisbee keeps it alive. No, goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Natalie Mendez. That serve goes long, giving the points and serve back to the Pumas, who are down 8-3 here in the second. They have some subs coming in. It's like number 15 rotating back in, Elena, the freshman, the present and future of this Puma volleyball program. Wow, nice serve. And that nice serve is rewarded with a point, cutting the lead in half, 8-4 here in the second. Bobcats lead 1-0. That'll go straight into the net. Make it 9-4 Bobcats. As it looks like the Ed Morse Student Athlete of the Month, Female Student Athlete of the Month, Mina Marsh, will come to the line for her team. Beautiful serve to the back line. That ball will make it all the way over. Beautiful tap by Cassidy Sherman, the senior, getting the tap over the line. And the Pumas not able to react or respond to that. And it is already 10-4. As Mina makes a big serve. And the Pumas get it over, but it goes out of bounds. Almost to their head coach, Jackie Blaschke. That hits the top of the net and falls over. That is what it looks like when a female student athlete of the month is on serve for your team. Nina Marsh leading her team in receptions and digs, coming through on the service line here, but just not able to get it over there. A point, and the serve will return to the Pumas as they are down 12-2 here in the second. Number 4, Frankie Hernandez will come to the line in a game powered by SSVEC. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger here at the home of the Pumas. Fortunately, Frankie's serve not able to make it over that top line. 13-5. Serve returns to Benson, specifically to Karis Taylor. Leads the team in serving aces and assists. Does the southpaw. No, off the side of the hand of Analia. Making it 14-5. Pumas in the lead, wearing their pink jerseys that fade into purple. The Pumas with their gray jerseys with the red shoulders. Wow, beautifully done by number 11, Maddie Jones, somehow stopping the momentum of her body at the line to not cross it. And that goes out of bounds long. So the lead is 9 for Benson as the Pumas have the ball. Andrea leads the team in serving aces. Her team needs some of those right now. Good shot. That will go long, high and long. Out of bounds. The lead is back to 10 for Benson as Isabella Ochoa, the senior, will come to the service line for the Bobcats. And they're going to call the point for the Pumas, as I believe Maddie Jones ended up hitting the net as she came up to it. So that cuts the lead to 9. As Jordan Borges comes to the service line. Great serve by Jordan. They're saying out of bounds. I thought it might have been tipped. It was not. That was Hazel Chapman, who leads the team in kills. First time we've called her name all night. She hit it long. Bisbee gets it over. Blocked at the line. Freshman Aaliyah Borges makes the block. 16-9. Benson looking for double digits on this serve by senior Jordan Borges. Punching it over. There's a big wind up and a smack. Another one from the back line there to get that over. Double digits for the Pumas. 16-10. They have found some momentum here in the second. Great to see the cheer team here. Beautiful serve by Borges. Oh, no, goes into the net off the hand of Ileana. And the point and serve will return to the visiting Benson Bobcats. The ball will be in the hand of freshman Maddie Jones, the present and future of this Bobcats team. The whole volleyball program weighing on the shoulders of her and her fellow underclassmen. What a shot, but it went long. I can see why Hazel Chapman leads the team in kills. That was an incredible hit. Yeah, good echoes here going on. Natalie Mendez on serve for the Pumas. And that will go out of bounds. The Pumas are within 5. They have not been this close since the beginning of this set. They're down 1-0 and down by 5 here in the second. No, too many hits. That time for Aaliyah Borquez. Point and serve return to the Bobcats. Hallie Hatch, who finished off the last set and started this set, is on serve for her team. 18-12 in this two-way battle. And that will go all the way out of bounds. Great job by Hazel to watch that go out. It is 19-12. Pumas recover, and that's gonna, no, it stays in! 19-13. So the ball returns to the Pumas. Ileana on serve is this sophomore. What a great serve, my goodness. The angle on that was unbelievable. Blocked at the net. Put up again for the Pumas. My goodness. Now the Pumas. Nowhere to go. And no, they're going to say she came over the net. The point will go to Bisbee. Once again, Bisbee within 5. Liliana on serve. And they're going to say it was tipped at the line. Now that point goes to the Bobcats. A couple of subs coming in. As number 24, Lucy Cooper, the junior, will be on serve. Her team leading by 6. Here in the second. Oh my goodness, that ball goes awkwardly off the left arm of Jordan Borquez into the stands. And a timeout called by Bisbee. It is 21-14 here in this game. Powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport and John Berger joining you here tonight as Jordan comes and joins us in the stands looking for her. Oh no, where's your water bottle? If you need some water, I mean, you can borrow some of mine. I've got some, but okay, as long as you found it. Good to see Athletic Director Borquez waving at us as she walks on by. And you can see they've got a lot of the parents here celebrating the breast cancer awareness, wearing their pink wigs. And Bisbee has the pink shirts that they were wearing in warm-ups. And, of course, tonight, Benson wearing their pink jerseys that fade into purple. It's a cool-looking color. It's a cool color scheme. Something that's off-brand for the Bobcats. The Bobcats are normally red, white, and blue. Yeah. On a guitar, you would call it a sunburst, where it just kind of fades out. So that shot long by the Bobcats will put the point and the serve into the hands of Elena Noperi. The freshman makes the serve. Punching it over, finding the spot where the defense is not, making it 22-15. Benson 3 points away from wrapping up the second set and taking a 2-0 lead in the hands of the female Student Athlete of the Month. Brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group and Cool FM Live. Mina Marsh on serve. Will Benson be able to keep the serve? No! 22-16. Another sub coming in for the Pumas. It's number 22, Isabella Martin on serve. Nice job by Borquez. Keep that play alive, and unfortunately Andrea there on the front line, not able to get it over. It's 23-16. Benson 2 points away from wrapping up this second set. I mean, it'd be kind of fun to do. I don't know if we're allowed. And unfortunately, that's true. We can try. 23-17 now. Andrea on serve. Ball goes over in 2. Good body control there on the front line. And that will be a point for the Bobcats as the volleyball comes close to us. The Bobcats 1 point away from wrapping up the second set. Could it come off the service hand of Isabella Ochoa for the set? Good dive by Ochoa that goes out of bounds with the momentum. The lead is still 6. And Jordan Borquez, who was looking for her water bottle right in front of us just a moment ago, she's on the service line. The next point for Benson will win this second set. And that is it! Off the arm of number 22, Hazel Chapman, the second set goes to the Bobcats. And during this 3-minute intermission, let's see if we can get a word in. I don't know if we can. If we can get a word in with the Bobcats head coach. Here, I can work on that. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger here at Bisbee High School, looking at this second, in between the second and third sets here. Coach, we're wondering if we can get a word with you in between here, just to say hi. And we're live on Cool FM Live. So far, great job tonight. What's going to be the key for the third set going into this tonight to seal this victory?
Just keep doing what we're doing. I think we're working really well together as a team. It looks good on the court all together, so just keep it up.
We were so happy having Mina Marsh as our female Student Athlete of the Month here on Cool FM Live, the Ed Morse Student Athlete of the Month. Talk about what her leadership means to this team.
She's awesome. She's our hype girl. She's our, libero. She just does a good job at keeping everybody together and keeping everybody kind of level-headed and all that. So we love her. Well,
we know that the team's doing great tonight and looking for that going 9-0 in conference. And we wish you the best of luck here in the third. Thank you so much, Coach. So a quick word with the Benson Bobcats head coach. I'll come back to my perch here. Doing something a little bit new, doing something a little bit different here on Cool FM Live. Talking to head coach Jackie, that was absolutely fantastic. Very cool, working that out. They still have a couple minutes here to rest and relax. In the meantime, this game powered by SSVEC. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger. Did you get a good shot of that? I want to see. Oh, it's not even there. Where'd it go? That's okay. I'm sure it looked amazing. Just doing we have this time in between. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Great shot. Oh, my goodness. You framed that so excellently. Hats off to John. So I got a chance to talk about Mina there for a second. John, turn that back on and tell us about what your experience was like with the Ed Morse Female Student Athlete of the Month, Mina Marsh, when she came in to the show.
She came in on our Saturday morning show, and she is one of the sweetest young ladies, very, very intelligent. It was a lot of fun talking to her. She had a lot of great insight. She was kind of teaching us about her position. So they do the opposite color of whatever they're, so that's like the away jersey, and it's got like a French sounding name. It's like Lariat or something like that, but it's the position that doesn't have to come off of the court at any time. They do come off the court just to get a breather, but according to the rules, they don't have to. And she sat down with us and explained some of the rules and told us, you know, what she does at school. It was just such a great interview. We really had a great time with her.
Well, as we're back to action here in the third, thank you, John, for that. You can go back and see that in the feed of the Cool FM live main page. This is for the first point in this third set. Oh, beautiful fake out by setting the ball backwards. Wow. Oh, they're saying it was out. It was just long. Lucy Cooper throwing her hands up saying, "Are you kidding me?" But the first point in the third set goes to the Pumas as number 3. Natalie Mendez comes to the line, the senior. One of the leaders of this Bisbee Pumas team. That goes long. It's 2-0 Pumas. This is their biggest lead of this game coming here in the third. Well, they got a long way to go, but you can only take it 1 point at a time, 1 set at a time. As they somehow kept that ball alive. This 2A South rivalry. What a job by Jordan Borquez. Oh, unfortunately, that goes into the net. The first point for the Bobcats comes via the unforced error. And we'll put Lucy Cooper at the line. Man, what coordination. Oh, into the net. 3-1 Pumas here in the third. As number 1, Ileana, the sophomore, leads the team in digs, comes to the line. The force that was there. What Hazel Chapman is able to bring as a freshman, leading this team in kills. Brings Rayleigh Farnsworth to the service line for the Bobcats. Pumas get the ball over. Oh, takes a big swing and gets it over. They keep it alive and end up getting the point. Definitely worthy of celebration here tonight. Great teamwork by the Pumas to get that point. Elena at the service line for the Pumas. They lead 4-2 here in the third. That's out of bounds. Boy, these spikes going long. 5-2. Bisbee's biggest lead in this entire game. That goes. No, they're saying it dropped in. An ace for Elena. It is 6-2 Pumas. And that will go off the backboard. Almost made a point there. They would have gotten 3 points for that had it gone in, right? No, unfortunately they don't. But that makes it 6-3. Karis Taylor coming to the service line. Oh, unfortunately right into the net by Itzel Bourbon. Makes it 6-4. Benson down by 2. With the southpaw taking it way long. Taylor put so much mustard behind that. We know Karis's family. I've known them. I think I've known the Taylor family since Cool FM started doing sports, when Todd and I went up to Phoenix to cover the Benson girls softball team. And I met this lovely lady named Amy Taylor, who is here tonight. Got to say hi to her. It feels like forever since I've seen her. As that serve goes into the net by Isabella Martin, will return the point and serve to number 22, freshman Hazel Chapman. Their team down by 2. But we love the Taylor family, always so kind to us. Oh no, watching that ball right in front of them, nowhere to go for the third hit. Bobcats within 1. They lead 2-0 here in the third. They swept the Pumas 5 weeks ago today. And it is a tied game, 7-up in set number 3. That will go into the net right off the hand. She knew. But Hazel got it to the point where they tied. But now, Bisbee leads by 1. Andrea leads the team in 3 different categories. An outstanding player for the Pumas. And Benson keeps it alive. Bisbee keeps it alive. This is almost like that first point, this volley. And just like the first point, it goes to the Pumas. What a wild third set we're having. Bisbee leads by 2. Andrea still on serve. Great serve. Did it stay in? It did. A serving ace from the team leader in serving aces, senior Andrea Bourbon Duarte, as the Bobcats will take their first timeout. I hope they don't blame me saying I cursed them by going over and chatting with the coach. I swear I didn't say anything about, well, looks like you're going to win this. I didn't say anything like that. I just said, hey, what's been the key to, getting your lead thus far, and what's it going to take to put them away? Thank you so much to SSVEC sponsoring all of our live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. Thanks to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Stan Greer Millworks, Burger King in Bisbee, right down the street at 1221 Naco Highway. The Ed Morse Automotive Group, the sponsor of the Female Student Athlete of the Month and Male Student Athlete of the Month. This month, honoring Jaden Thomas, our Male Athlete of the Month, and Mina Marsh from Benson High School's volleyball team, Female Athlete of the Month. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communications, Vinny's Pizza, Sonic on East Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team, Eagle Plumbing, and Always Faithful Dog Training. That ball goes over. The biggest lead of the game. Pumas lead by 4 here in the third. From the midline, and that ball does get over, straight up in the air. And that gets punched into the net.
Let's go Pumas from Phoenix.
Aw.
Good job, Frankie.
Both teams doing a great job tonight. And that goes long off of the arm of Mina Marsh. Returns a 4-point lead and the serve to the Pumas as their senior leader, Jordan Borquez, comes to the service line. Wow. Diving, 2 players down. And they watch it go long. Looks like there's some sort of recording device there in the back. The ball almost hit that and knocked it over. Allie Hatch on serve. Her team down by 3. Good recovery by the Pumas. Bobcats setting. Didn't get all of it, but found the spot where the defense was not, bringing the Pumas within 2. The serve from Hallie. That's it. Oh my goodness, that set was just so close to the net. I wasn't sure if it was going to go over from here. Bisbee led by as many as 5. The lead is now 1. Hallie for the tie at 12. And that is going to be a point for the Bobcats. And we have a tie game here in the third. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this sports coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description. Hallie Hatch still on serve. She's got the hot hand on the service line as his volleys have been going the Bobcats' way thus far, but not now. Aaliyah Borquez reaches over the top, tips the ball down. The 1-point lead returns to the Pumas as Natalie Mendez hits the service line. Frankie Hernandez comes out of the game. Off the top of the net, just inside the fair or foul pole, if you want to call it that sits at the just edge of the net. Natalie gives her team a 2-point lead. And they are going to say that Bisbee crossed the plane, putting the ball back in the hands of the Bobcats, specifically Lucy Cooper. Bobcats looking for the tie, and they will have it. 14 all. A very competitive third after a blowout first, a decent second, but a tie here in the third and a timeout call by the Pumas. Thank you to Always Faithful Dog Training, correcting behavior and obedience challenges by building a relationship of trust and respect through leadership training with no treats, no clickers, no shot collars, and no gimmicks. Always Faithful Dog Training. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, flush like an eagle with Bobby and the Bousinger family. Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, looking to buy or sell your home or land. Make your first call to those real estate experts. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Cochise County. for over a decade. Thank you to Sonic Sierra Vista on East Fry Boulevard. Vinny's Pizza on Frontage Road in Sierra Vista. TWN Communications. American Southwest Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. The Ed Morse Automotive Group. Burger King at 1221 Naco Highway in Bisbee. Stan Greer Millworks, Desert RV. Seniors Helping Seniors. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration. And this game powered by SSDEC. Tied at 14 now, 15-14. Benson in the lead. I want to say for the first time in this third set. It's a 2-point lead. 16-14. Cooper still on serve. Wow, what a shot. Hazel Chapman leads the team in kills, and you can see why. It is now a 3-point lead for the visiting Bobcats. Able to tap it down. Rayleigh Farnsworth at the line, leads the team in blocks, and shows you why right there. Lucy on serve again, and that ball just gets over. A 5-point lead. Benson was down by 5 earlier in this third set. They now lead by 5. The shot goes out of bounds off the arm of Jordan Gorkez. It is 20-14. As number 24, Lucy Cooper, continues on serve. Boy, a lob serve there. A diving stop. And they're going to say she hit the net. And it will be point to the Pumas. So Rayleigh Farnsworth in the net there, getting called for that violation. And that cuts the lead to 5 as Ileana is on serve for the Pumas. The sophomore winding up and getting it over the net. Good spot on that serve. My goodness. It takes 2 Pumas to go up and attempt the block as it flies off of the Pumas' hands, getting the points and the ball back to the Bobcats. Rayleigh on serve. They're saying it was in. Just in on that back line. 3 points away from a 3-set sweep. Oh no, Bisbee, all the things that were going well for them early in this third set are falling apart now. She's saying it was in. It was. John called it. That was a good eye by the judge there on the back line. The Pinkies should be up in the air. As Benson is 1 point away. And just like they did 5 weeks ago on Tuesday, September 16th at Benson, the Bobcats come to Bisbee and they win 3-0 as we see the teams shake hands. The Benson Bobcats go to 9-0 in the 2A South. The Pumas fall to 3-6, 7-12 overall. Benson goes to 16-7 overall. The Bobcats will be home against Morenci tomorrow night on the 22nd. So if you're in the Benson area, be sure to stop by and cheer on this dominant Bobcat team. The next game for Bisbee will be tomorrow. They will be traveling to Santa Rita. We wish them safe travels as they head up to the Tucson area, and safe travels home for everybody here inside Bisbee High School Gymnasium as we wrap up this game and say congratulations to the Benson Bobcats going 16-7, 9-0 here in the 2A South, in this 2A South rivalry. On behalf of John Berger and all of us at the award-winning Cool FM Sports, thank you so much to all the sponsors that make this coverage possible. Thank you to all the people who help us with all the other sports every Friday here on Cool FM Live for all the football coverage. And, of course, all the rest of the sports coverage all week long that you can see right here. It's all thanks to Todd Ryan, who created this platform so many years ago that we could love, we could enjoy, and we could learn to have a great time promoting these young student athletes and all of their accolades. But tonight belongs to the Bobcats. Good luck to each team as they play tomorrow night. Again, Benson at home against Morenci. Bisbee traveling to Santa Rita. We will travel back to Sierra Vista. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And congratulations to the Benson Bobcats. Have a great night, everybody. We'll check in with you again later on.